3 exercises for low back pain. I want to give you an analysis, a breakdown of this video, and just some comments from yours truly with each movement, because you guys are in this group for exclusive content from me. So that's exactly what you're going to get. First exercise we have here, okay? This is our prone hip extension. Now, the key with the prone hip extension is contracting the glute, obviously, and keeping the leg straight and raising it as high as you possibly can. This is doing 2 things. 2 things is what this movement is doing. 1, it is obviously extending the hip, stretching the hip flexor in an active manner. Most people are doing that couch stretch, just cranking it back. It doesn't do a whole lot. This is an active stretch for your hip flexors, which is going to be far superior. And it's loading that hip into extension, something that you don't get a lot of. A lot of us are sitting all days. Our hips are in flexion. They're bent, right? Our hip is bent. Our hip very rarely goes the opposite way. We need to get that motion in because it's so crucial to exposing our joints to multiple ways, especially those that they do not get throughout the day. Remember, doing the opposite is key. This is also helping the lower segments of your lumbar spine get more extension too. That's why this is a great movement. Now, movement number 2, the Superman. This one can be hit or miss for different people. Some of our clients with flexion tolerant disc issues will get worse doing this. Some will get better. It's kind of hit or miss. If you're an individual who notices that as you do this particular movement, it kind of gets you a little bit flared up, like you kind of feel like things are compressing a bit, then you are going to benefit from passive extension in this manner, not active extension. So a lot of our clients think, oh, I just got to strengthen my low back. And so they'll do extensions, back extensions, hyperextensions, Supermans, and they start to notice that it actually doesn't feel that good. This is something we kind of hear a lot. So once again, this is one that's hit or miss. I would start easy on this, assess the way that you feel, and then make your judgment call, especially based on the leg symptoms as well. If you have any, pay attention to those leg symptoms and listen to whatever the leg symptoms are telling you. Now, lastly, we have the Scorpion here. I made a whole podcast on the Scorpion. A lot of people will say it's bad, it's good, or whatever. It's a great movement. It's a good movement for the right person, right? It's a bad movement for the wrong person. It's not that the movement is good or bad. It depends on who's doing it, depends on how you're doing it, it depends on if it's a movement that you are prepared for. So the Scorpion, it is so great for contracting the glutes, stretching the hips, stretching the shoulders, getting some rotation in the lumbar spine, and getting extension in the lumbar spine too. You don't have to try to get your foot to your hand like I attempt to. You can just slowly rotate the leg back to wherever's comfortable for you. Slowly work into this, kind of assess how you feel, and week by week by week, start to push the range a little bit more. This can be a great movement for a lot of people. You might get a lot of cracks and pops with it too. So this has been 3 exercises for lower back pain. I hope that this video helped, and comment your questions below. Let's fix your low back, guys. That's what we're here for.